The Filipino community was shaken by Alex Eala's recent victory over Katie McNally at the National Bank Open in Toronto, despite suffering an ankle injury. The Philippine flags are flying, and the audience is yelling. A tennis icon has now spoken. The 18-time Grand Slam champion and 59-time major champion Martina Navratilova has made a daring statement regarding Alex Eala. The tennis community is reeling over her remarks. She claims that Alex is loving the huge stage and thriving under duress. Bencic should be concerned, she argues. We dissect everything the great said, consider the implications for this crucial match, and explain why Alex Eala might be poised to pull off yet another spectacular upset. Click the notification bell and subscribe for more tennis coverage. It was already a struggle against Katie McNally. The moment that sent shivers down the spine of the Filipino community came after Eala had won the first set 6-3. Eala tumbled awkwardly following a forehand early in the second set, rolling her right ankle while leading 3-2. Despite winning the game, she promptly requested a medical timeout. Her ankle was firmly taped by the physiotherapist who hurried to her side. The stadium fell silent. The flags of the Sea of Philippines ceased to fly. Was her fantasy run coming to an end? Eala subsequently said that it was a terrifying time. She landed somewhat incorrectly after hitting the forehand, and because it happened so quickly, she had no idea what had happened. However, millions of people were relieved when the news arrived. The injury was not as severe as it initially seemed. But the fear had already caused harm. McNally won 3 straight games to win the second set 7-5, taking advantage of Eala's restricted mobility. Eala took a risk. The tape was taken off her ankle. In the third set, she regained control and moved more freely, taking a 5-3 lead. After a taxing 2 hours and 39 minutes, Eala maintained her composure and won the match 6-4 despite McNally's 5-4 comeback. Her winning run, which started with her debut WTA Tour success at the Washington Open, now stands at 7 games. However, everyone was curious about how her ankle would do against Belinda Bencic. The ankle scare served as a reminder of how brittle dreams may be. Everything might alter with a single misstep or an uncomfortable landing. However, Eala demonstrated incredible fortitude. Her campaign would not be derailed by the injury. She overcame the agony, took off the tape, and managed to prevail. This is a champion's mark. Now, the question is if she can defeat an Olympic champion once more. The strain is growing, and the tennis community is keeping a careful eye on things. But Alex Eala is the one who can manage it. One of the best tennis players in history, Martina Navratilova, has been closely observing Alex Eala's explosive development. She has now made a daring comment that ought to cause Belinda Bencic great anxiety. Navratilova claimed to have noticed a unique quality in the Filipina celebrity. She described Eala as clever and a good lefty who makes good use of her diversity, praising her ability to handle pressure. Her description of Eala's mental fortitude, however, was her most striking statement. Alex is under pressure, Navratilova stated. So far, though, she has been accepting it. She does a great job managing it. This is an incredible recommendation from one of the best minds in the game. Numerous players have crumbled under the pressure of expectations, according to Navratilova. However, she thinks Eala is unique. She thinks that when the stakes are at their highest, young Filipinas flourish. She has determined that Eala's greatest strength is her capacity to withstand pressure. Navratilova didn't stop there, but this is precisely the kind of quality that may make the difference against a seasoned winner like Bencic. She also discussed the difficulties opponents have due to Eala's left-handed play. She also voiced her support for Eala's supporters, pleading with the tournament organizers to provide them with larger courts and better scheduling. The legend loves everything that Eala stands for, not just her game. Navratilova remarked, "It's amazing that people were so nicely standing in line. Bravo to the supporters." In addition to capturing the interest of the tennis community, this athlete has won over one of the most esteemed individuals in the sport. What precisely has impressed Martina Navratilova, then? Eala's outstanding recent performance holds the key to the solution. Since winning her first WTA Tour title at the Washington Open, she has won 7 straight games. She defeated the top 3 seeds in Washington, including Jessica Pegula, ranked 3rd in the world, in the championship match. This year, she has already defeated 5 of the top 10 players, including Pegula and Alina Svitolina. Big names and big moments don't intimidate this athlete. This is a player who steps up to the plate. Additionally, Eala has demonstrated her ability to defeat Olympic gold medalists. In her first match at the Washington Open, she upset Qinwen Zheng, the 2024 Olympic gold medalist, in 3 sets. She now has to contend with Bencic, another Olympic winner. She has the momentum, experience, and self-assurance to pull off the upset. Eala has already attained a career-high position of number 20 in the world at the age of just 21. She is now aiming for the quarterfinals of a WTA 1000 event after making it to the 4th round of Wimbledon. There is a definite Eala impact. Eala sold more than 5,000 tickets in Toronto, according to tournament director Carl Hale. Stadiums are filled, and the Filipino community has generated an atmosphere that is unmatched in the history of the sport. Someone in the crowd expressed a desire to be Filipino for the evening, according to Eala. I was affected by that. This is Eala Mania's power. It is about camaraderie, pride, and the conviction that anything is possible, not just tennis. A player with an intimidating resume stands in Alex Eala's way of making it to the quarterfinals. The 29-year-old Swiss sensation Belinda Bencic, a former world number 4, won a gold medal at the Tokyo Olympics. She has made it to the 4th round of the Australian Open several times and the Wimbledon semi-finals of the US Open. A hostile crowd or the momentum of a rising star won't intimidate this guy. This champion has a proven track record of winning significant battles. In 2015, Bencic won the National Bank Open after defeating 4 of the top 10 players, including Serena Williams, who was at the top at the time. She also won 2 doubles wins and 10 singles victories on the WTA Tour. In her first full season back on tour last year, she rose from number 421 to number 11 in the world following her comeback from maternity leave. She advanced to the Miami Open quarterfinals and won a mixed doubles championship at Indian Wells this year. She also finished in the 4th round of Wimbledon and the French Open. Bencic, a skilled player, defeated American Taylor Townsend in another 3-set marathon, 6-75, 7-64, 6-4, to move to the round of 16. The 2 players will meet for the first time in their careers in the forthcoming game. There is an element of unpredictability because neither party knows exactly what to expect from the other. Bencic possesses both the resume and the experience. However, Eala has the audience, the momentum, and the conviction that she can defeat anyone. A seasoned veteran and a budding star are engaged in a generational conflict. Bencic should be concerned, as Martina Navratilova has indicated. Let's take a closer look. The audacious claim made by Martina Navratilova regarding Alex Eala went beyond a single game. It told the story of a young woman who had overcome all obstacles. She became the first Filipino player to win a junior Grand Slam in 2022. She defeated 3 Grand Slam winners, including Iga Swiatek, during her incredible run to the Miami Open quarterfinals in March 2025. She made history in 2026 by becoming the first Filipina to win a Grand Slam singles main draw match at the US Open. Then came the breakthrough. At the Washington Open, Eala won her maiden singles championship on the WTA Tour. She reached a career-high ranking of number 20 in the world as a result of the victory. At the WTA 1000 event, the Canadian Open, she is suddenly a real threat. There is a definite Eala impact. Eala sold more than 5,000 tickets in Toronto, according to tournament director Carl Hale. She has brought people from all over the world together and packed stadiums. Eala's career will be defined by the game versus Bencic. She would advance to the quarterfinals and establish herself as a serious contender if she won. A defeat would be a setback, but it wouldn't be the end. Eala has already demonstrated that she is a formidable opponent, regardless of the result. The future is promising, and the tennis world is keeping an eye on it. Alex Eala is a rising star who is far from finished. Eala is accepting the pressure, as Navratilova stated. Eala has another opportunity to make a statement when an Olympic winner gets in her way. Bencic should be really concerned, especially with Navratilova on her side. Click the notification bell and subscribe for more tennis coverage.